So we're going to have some really sexy specials on the board. Yeah, it's going to get ever more exciting, really. There isn't really anything I'm not keen on because I just love working with food and I love experimenting, and I use my family as guinea pigs. You know, if I think of something new or a new dish, I'll cook it at home for the family. So they do very well. Oh, definitely, yeah, absolutely. My kids have been brought up well on food, so they're not very picky, which is good. Quite important, I think. There's so many people eat just beige food, so to have home-cooked food all the time is quite a treat. When I'm there, anyway, which is normally only 2 days a week. Occasionally, yeah, occasionally. We do go out and eat every now and then. I always look for good chefs in the area where I live. So we don't eat out often, but we always choose wisely. We always make sure it's someone that's doing something exciting. Get new ideas as well. You know, it's a great way of getting ideas, eating out in the right places. Not the chains, I don't like to support them, but... Recent place was the Church House in Rattery. I had a pie and it was braised shin and it had andouille sausage in it, and the pastry work and everything was just perfectly executed. It was amazing, really good. Not as good as ours though. The drive in to the Nobody Inn just is the highlight of my morning. You know, you come down over the valley there and the amount of deer that you see is incredible. You see the free roaming animals all around you, the lambs, the beef, all of which is going to showcase on our menu. So yeah, location is one, and the building itself is just amazing. It hasn't changed very much over the years. And I fell in love with it as soon as I walked in the door, to be honest. Selection of whiskey is amazing, just don't get that anywhere else. The wine selection is amazing. It's just a great place to be, really, and to work. Just love it here. Yeah, it's probably our fish dish at the moment, which I got inspired when we went for our trip down to the fish market. So we do a really nice bit of pan-fried market fish. And we call it that on the menu, market fish, because we don't like to select one sort of species. We like to use whatever's coming in on the boats. So it just gives us that flexibility on the menu. And most people that state it on the menu are using farmed fish, which is not something we're using. We're using quality local fish that's coming in on the boats daily. I get an email at night with what catches come in from Right Bros, and they will actually go to market and buy the fish that I need for the menu, which is quite amazing to have in your hand, really. You know, it's not fish that's been sat around for a few days or shipped over from Spain. It's literally come in on Brixton Market and it's come up to us the next morning. So it's as fresh as you like. Same with our haddock fillet as well. You know, we don't use frozen fish, it all comes in fresh. Do you know what? Probably the shepherd's pie, the venison shepherd's pie. You know, it's homely, it's good home cooked food, but it's done really well. We use good quality venison, we use dry porcinis, we use good red wine. There's lots of good ingredients that go into it, and we finish it with chocolate. I love chocolate, who doesn't? For a bit of richness. So yeah, really classic, and it's something I used to enjoy as a kid, you know, at home. And that just brings back nostalgic memories for me. You know, a good shepherd's pie, a good cottage pie, a good fish pie. And it's about memory making for our customers as well. You know, they probably enjoyed it, a good shepherd's pie or a cottage pie at home. So it's about trying to do something like that triggers a memory, but just execute it really well and use the best ingredients. Compliments and feedback, I mean, even negative feedback, because if something isn't right, you know, I need to know about that. So if something hasn't been seasoned correctly or something's not quite right. You need to know. Feedback is key. And it makes you stronger as well as a chef, I believe. You know, it's good to be criticised. It's good to be challenged. It only makes you stronger. But yeah, feedback means the world to us, really. And we're getting lots of positive feedback lately, which is amazing. Lots of exciting things. So one thing we did launch last summer was the barbecue, and that was just a massive hit. So we are definitely going to be offering some sort of outdoor cooking experience, whether that's foraging, whether that's wedding parties. We've got glamping pods going into the field next door, which is going to be amazing. So we can offer an outdoor cooking breakfast experience that comes with that. But yeah, I personally love cooking outdoors over fire, coal, wood. It's my favourite way to cook. I'm always cooking at home in the garden, even if it's raining. I just love something about being outdoors and cooking. So yeah, there's lots of exciting things to come. We've got a new sous chef joining us as well. So we're looking at really sort of raising the standard of some of the food and almost going sort of 1-2 rosette level. So we're going to have some really sexy specials on the board. Yeah, it's going to get ever more exciting, really.